Hello everyone. Never in my wildest imagination had I thought that I would be taking a class in my kitchen sitting down as an introduction to a literature lesson which I shall begin tomorrow. This is in a kind of a quiz, so just see what's happening. Yeah, and also a recipe that you can please recreate in your kitchen any point in time. Okay. Now what I've done here, I'm going to go very quickly. I've taken 3 cups of wheat flour. That's atta, right? To this wheat flour, I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoon of sugar, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, and 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, right? And I'm going to mix all the dry ingredients in this together, right? After mixing it well, I make a hole, a well in the center, and here I will be putting in half a tablespoon of oil and 3/4 cups of yogurt, right? The oil and yogurt is to knead the atta and make it into a soft dough. But you see, this will not be enough for us to knead the dough. So I've got half a cup of this is uh, slightly warmed milk. Please don't use cold milk, slightly warmed milk. So I'll be using that to knead the dough. So once you mix it, and please knead it very well, what happens at the end of it, you get a soft dough. You get a dough which is soft, right? A soft dough. I'm just showing it to you so that you understand the consistency. It's a soft dough. You knead it properly, put it in a container, and uh, uh, rub a bit of oil and smear it on top, cover it, and place it inside a microwave or oven that you have, a warm place, for about an hour. That will help it to rise a bit and become a bit fluffy, right? But remember the consistency, smooth, yes, not dry, right? So then I've taken, you'll get from three cups, you will get about 12 blocks, okay, pieces. And then roll them out. I've done one here for you. I have put a bit of nigella seeds on that. I've rolled it out. Next, what I'm doing, please watch very carefully. I pick up this piece. The nigella is on this side. I take a brush. There's water here, plain drinking water, and I brush the other side of this rolled piece of dough, yes, and I'll be disappearing for some time. I'm placing this on the frying pan. Yes, it is a flat non-stick. You can use whatever is readily available. I'm going to keep this for about half a minute just for the color to change. Watch what I've done. I put water, and that's because it is water. How am I going to bake this? I'm going to turn it the other way. So because there is water on that side, what happens is it does not fall, and yet it gets cooked. Nice bubbly roast. Can you see how it's working? Yes, and just check. You can always turn and check which part needs some extra flame. And as it's ready, yeah, it looks ready and done. You turn it the other way. See how it's come up? It's just looking fantastic. And you will not you will not have any trouble in picking it up. It will come out very, very easily. Can you see it? See the other side. It's nice and soft. Any naan, right? You can use butter, put some garlic butter, and your naan is ready. Now this is not the end of it. Okay? Once this naan is done, keep it, let it remain warm. Here. Now I'm coming to the second part of it. What I've got here is uh, a cup of yogurt which I have hung for about 2 hours. Now, what happens is when you uh, keep it, when you hang yogurt, the consistency, all the water disappears, and the consistency is perfect to make a dip. So it's perfect to make a dip, right? Can you see it? Okay, now in that I have put salt, I have put pepper, I have added some lime juice. I have added chili flakes. This salt has got a mixture of garlic as well. Uh, Now you can use whatever you have at home, right? You can cut pieces of fresh garlic. You can use white salt. You don't have to use pink salt that I've used. You can put pepper. You can put chili flakes if you have it. You can put dhania, coriander leaves. If you want to add mint leaves, you could add to it. But there's one thing which I've added specially, which is oregano. You cannot do without oregano for this dip, right? uh, must salt, right? And oregano and a bit of lime juice. That's very important. You put it in that, beat it. Yes, the consistency is nice and smooth, right? Taste it and see. And here you have your naan and the dip all ready for to serve. So naan and the dip. Now take a guess. Which prose lesson do I intend to start? There are certain hints in the recipe that I hope you have caught on, right? So till the next day, enjoy the cooking and think of which story am I talking about. See you all.